Hey guys, the Blue Dash. I'm writing for Kohi Break. This is our first review, our first video review for anything in general, and I decided to do it on the 100 Line Last Defense Academy, which is currently a game I'm a bit addictive to. This review will be completely spoiler free, but I do want to write a spoiler version in the future once I finally completed every route. So you can consider this review from the perspective of someone who has finished the first core route and is currently playing some other routes here and there. This is an insane game, even by the standards of both Kodaka and Ushikoshi. We've seen and played Danganronpa and Zero Escape, and while this game really does feel like a hybrid of the two, it feels so much more expansive than both. It's kind of absurd. I have over 50 hours in the game at the moment. I've only completely fully finished the initial route, and I've gotten about 8 shorter endings. The game didn't draw me in at first, mostly because I didn't find the character designs as appealing as in Rui's previous works. Plus, the characters came off as somewhat obnoxious to me. Everyone in this game is quite extreme, almost archetype-like in their depiction, but as you spent the long hard days with them in the main route and alternative routes, I found myself falling in love with most of the characters. I didn't end up disliking a single one. This game is a slow burn, both in its character development and its mysteries. I mean, there are 100 endings. I honestly became quite addicted to this game, as I mentioned in the intro of the video, and I can't wait to play all the routes even now. The mysteries keep piling up, and it's the kind of experience that can only be delivered through a game of this size. It's something wild from the mind of Kodaka and Ushikoshi that we might never see again, at least not on this level of scale. As you probably already know, the story follows a group of students who must defend a mysterious academy known as the Last Defense Academy for reasons that are initially unknown. They are regularly attacked by creatures called invaders, and are forced to fight in a war they barely understand. The game unfolds over a series of days, and the goal is to survive until the final 100th day. The name 100 Line also refers to the fact that the game contains 100 endings, which is insane. While the premise may not seem as immediately mysterious as the killing game in Danganronpa or the Saw-like scenarios in Zero Escape, trust me when I say that the mysteries and secrets are everywhere in this game. You will likely need to explore multiple routes to fully uncover them. The gameplay itself is a turn-based tactical RPG that feels well designed overall. I focus more on the story aspects, since that is what usually draws me to Kodaka and Ushikoshi's work, not necessarily the gameplay. That said, the gameplay works well here. It's a bit on the easier side, which may actually be a pro for players unfamiliar with the genre. There's a wide range of characters and plenty of options to experiment with in battle, like placing fences to block enemies or using potions to boost your powers. The game also does not punish you too harshly for neglecting to level up certain characters. It's very hard to talk about this game without spoiling anything, so honestly, I don't even know what to say anymore. The game is too big to discuss in a short review like this, and anything truly worthwhile would involve spoilers. That's why I really want to write a spoiler review, or at least a discussion of every single route, because I just really loved it. As a lifelong Danganronpa fan, I had to say, this game surpassed it for me. The characters feel much more developed, the amount of stories and world building it offers is impressive, and so far the execution has been much better than what I've seen in Kodaka's recent works like Tribe 9, I'm mostly referring to an animate here, or Akudama Drive. I can't recommend this game enough. It has been such a fun and massive time sink. I'm still playing through it, trying to find all the routes, and the sheer scope keeps surprising me with how much content there is. From what I've seen, even though I haven't finished every route yet, there seems to be something for everyone. Each route might focus on a specific character or a weird overarching story, and you might be surprised by who you end up liking, even if you spend all 100 days in the main route without connecting to anyone. That said, I'm sorry for not being more specific. The game is nearly impossible to review in a spoiler-free format, so this is the best I can offer for now. I love it though. It might end up being my game of the year, and that alone might be all you need to know. If you're a fan of Kodaka and Ushikoshi's usual writing style, you'll probably love this. If you're into visual novels and enjoy making choices that shapes the story, it might take about 30 hours before you really get to make major decisions, but it's definitely worth your time. As someone who loves choose-your-own-adventure games, I don't think there's anything else on the market with this level of scope, at least in terms of playtime. For tactical RPG fans, the game might be a bit too easy to be honest, but if you think you would enjoy a great mystery story with some rather intense characters, and I mean quite intense, I saw some reviews even call them extreme anime characters. That might put off a few players, but if you don't mind characters like that, or if you're an avid anime fan, then please give this game a try. I really cannot recommend it enough. And that's gonna be the end of the review. As I said already, I'm probably gonna be doing either like a discussion video or a spoiler review on the different routes, and so we can actually talk about spoilers and my thoughts on some plot twists. I think that would be a lot more interesting than this review. I'm not sure how I want to format it yet. I think doing a whole spoiler review would be a bit unfocused. I think it would be much more interesting to do a discussion video per route, so that's likely what I'm gonna do. And man, there is so much to talk about, so many characters to do. Maybe we should do a character tier list too, that might be fun. But enough of that. I wanted to talk about a game me and my friend are making called Dream On. It currently has a Kickstarter pre-launch page. It's essentially a surreal walking simulator inspired by many RPG Maker games like Disillusion and Yumi Nikki, though it's made in Unity. If the art here is interesting to you at all, I would really appreciate you checking it out and hitting the notify button. That would help us a lot. And also, regarding this review, of course, this review is taken from my article on the kohibreak.moe website. And it's honestly probably a better read there, as I'm pretty sure I did not fully read my own article correctly. But yeah, hopefully we'll be talking more about Hungry Line and of course other games. We're just kind of testing out the whole video format, and we'll see if this is something we'll do more in the future. But thank you for watching the video if you somehow reached this far, and hopefully we'll be seeing you again.